"Stay back, you witch!" With a wave of her hand, she cast a terrible curse upon Prince Akil. His body grew, his limbs stretched, and he transformed into an ugly giant, towering over the trees. "Ha ha 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 ha! Feel my wrath!" Prince Akil groaned. "No! What have you done?" "Only true love can break this curse. Good luck finding that giant." Suddenly, the witch disappeared, leaving Prince Akil the giant in dismay, his horse wandering into the forest. Heartbroken, Prince Akil, now a giant, retreated deep into the forest, under an enormous baobab tree. Despite his new form, his kind heart remained unchanged. He protected the forest and the creatures within it, earning the trust and friendship of the animals and the respect of the forest spirits. The king and queen tried to find the lost prince, but never succeeded. They were both broken-hearted. Years passed and the legend of a giant living in the forest spread throughout the kingdom. Everyone in the nearby villages heard of the giant and were afraid to come into the forest. In one of the nearby villages, there was a young woman named Jamila. She was known for her beauty and compassionate heart. Jamila loved the forest, spending her days exploring its depths, gathering herbs and caring for injured animals. She had heard the legend of the giant who lives in the forest, but did not stop her from gathering herbs from the forest. One day, while tending to a wounded deer, Jamila wandered deeper into the forest than ever before. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow on the ancient trees, she stumbled upon the majestic baobab. Intrigued by its greatness, she approached it. "Who dares to come near my home?" A deep, resonant voice echoed from the tree. Jamila looked up to see the giant, his eyes filled with a mix of sorrow and hope. "I mean no harm. I am Jamila, a friend of the forest. Who are you?" "I am Akil, king of the forest." The giant replied, his voice tinged with sadness, feeling ashamed he could not disclose to Jamila that he was a cursed prince. Afraid, Jamila stepped backward. The giant looked at how beautiful she was. Then he said gently, "Wait, don't be afraid. You can attend to the wounded deer." Jamila gathered courage and said, "I have heard about you and everyone is afraid to go near the forest." Prince Akil the giant answered, "Well, I live here alone. I mean no harm to anyone." Moved by the kindness she saw in his eyes, Jamila felt a deep compassion for Akil. She looked into his eyes and asked, "Can I be your friend?" Then Prince Akil the giant answered, "Touche." Jamila visited him regularly, bringing him food from the village, sharing laughter and stories. They spent hours talking and slowly a bond grew between them. Jamila saw beyond his giant form, recognizing the noble heart within. Word spread that Jamila was seeing the giant in the forest. Every time she would go to the forest, the villagers jeered and mocked her for befriending a mere giant. One evening, as they sat beneath the baobab tree, tears welled in Akil's eyes. "Thank you, Jamila. Your friendship means more to me than you can know." Jamila felt a warmth in her heart. She realized that her feelings for Akil had deepened into something more profound. "Akil, I care for you deeply. I think I may love you." But the giant told Jamila, "You cannot love me. I am not worth your love. Besides, I am just an ugly giant." Jamila held Akil tight and said, "But I love you the way you are. You are very kind." At her words, suddenly, a shimmering light enveloped Akil. The curse began to lift, and his giant form slowly shrank. When the light faded, Prince Akil stood before Jamila, once again a very handsome young man. Jamila looked astonished. "Ha! You, a human? Ah, the curse is broken," Prince Akil said, his voice filled with wonder and gratitude. "Your love has set me free, Jamila." Prince Akil then told Jamila his story about the witch's curse and his lonely existence. Jamila smiled, tears of joy in her eyes. "It was a heart that set you free, Prince Akil." With the curse lifted, Prince Akil returned to his kingdom, with Jamila by his side. The king and queen, with tears of joy, welcomed them to the kingdom with open arms. Prince Akil narrated how the witch cast a spell on him and how Jamila's true love set him free. They celebrated their love, a testament to the power of true unconditional love. Prince Akil and Jamila ruled the kingdom with wisdom and compassion, their bond growing stronger with each day passing. The baobab tree in the forest remained a symbol of their enduring love and the magic that had brought them together. And so, they lived happily ever after. They celebrated their hearts forever, a testament to the power of true unconditional love. Moral of the story: and Jamila, don't judge a book by its wisdom and do not be jealous of their bond growing stronger. Follow your heart for true love. The baobab tree in the forest remained a symbol of their enduring love. If you enjoyed the story, the magic that subscribe them to like, comment, and share. They lived happily ever after. They celebrated their hearts forever, a testament to the power of true unconditional love. Moral of the story: and Jamila, don't judge a book by its wisdom and do not be jealous of their bond growing stronger. Follow your heart for true love. The baobab tree in the forest remained a symbol of their enduring love. If you enjoyed the story, the magic that subscribe them to like, comment, and share. They lived happily ever after. They celebrated their hearts forever, a testament to the power of true unconditional love. Moral of the story: and Jamila, don't judge a book by its wisdom and do not be jealous of their bond growing stronger. Follow your heart for true love. The baobab tree in the forest remained a symbol of their enduring love. If you enjoyed the story, the magic that subscribe them to like, comment, and share. They lived happily ever after. They celebrated their hearts forever, a testament to the power of true unconditional love. Moral of the story: and Jamila, don't judge a book by its wisdom and do not be jealous of their bond growing stronger. Follow your heart for true love. The baobab tree in the forest remained a symbol of their enduring love. If you enjoyed the story, the magic that subscribe them to like, comment, and share. They lived happily ever after. They celebrated their hearts forever, a testament to the power of true unconditional love. Moral of the story: and Jamila, don't judge a book by its wisdom and do not be jealous of their bond growing stronger. Follow your heart for true love. The baobab tree in the forest remained a symbol of their enduring love. If you enjoyed the story, the magic that subscribe them to like, comment, and share. They lived happily ever after. They celebrated their hearts forever, a testament to the power of true unconditional love. Moral of the story: and Jamila, don't judge a book by its wisdom and do not be jealous of their bond growing stronger. Follow your heart for true love. The baobab tree in the forest remained a symbol of their enduring love. If you enjoyed the